he's a cursive kisser.
Cursive kisser. That is.
It just teaches the heart how to burn.
Hello, my name is Freyr. I'm your favorite local forest gremlin and a Polish sociology student. And I want to welcome you to my little corner of the internet where I discuss all forms of popular media that interest me, whether that's books, TV shows, or music. And today I have the honor and the privilege of reacting to Raye's second studio album called This Music May Contain Hope. For context, there has been a few days since this album has been out and I have not heard any of the songs aside from Where Is My Husband, because that song was kind of unescapable. Like it was just so everywhere that like you couldn't just not listen to it. But I have avoided listening to some of the other singles, which I think are Nightingale Lane and also Click Clack Symphony featuring Hans Zimmer. I've seen some of the initial reviews of this album and they make me pretty hopeful that this is gonna be a good album. I know that apparently some of the songs require a little bit more whimsy in life in order to fully understand them, so that shouldn't be a problem for me. I love when artists get a little, sarcastic, a little ironic in their music, so I'm definitely gonna be able to pick up on that, hopefully. I mean, there has been like a specific lyric that has been making rounds on Twitter and people calling it like stupid and like, oh my god, this is who you guys are hyping up to be like the next big thing. I'm like, we've been through this so many times. When will you learn? Anyhow, this album has 17 tracks and 1 hour 30 minutes on the clock. This is a pretty long album, but I like long albums. I like to be taken on a big journey, so I think this is what this album is going to deliver. Looking at this track list, I'm going to say I'm the most excited for the What's Up Shakespeare, because I know that a lot of people like this one, and apparently it's like one of the fan favorites of this album. I've heard very good things about this song. I'm also gonna say Click Clack Symphony featuring Hans Zimmer because, hello, I have not heard this song. And first of all, I have like questions about like how do you get Hans Zimmer to be featured on your second studio album? Like, did she just like give him a call or something? How? That's iconic. And then as for the other songs, I'm like kind of claiming I'm gonna say Lifeboat and also Happier Times Ahead. I think those two sound like they could be very, very interesting. Also, can we just talk about this album cover? Like, real album covers are so back. This cover is so phenomenal. Actually, one of the best covers I think I've seen in a while. If the Grammys keep the, category for best album covers, I think this is 100% winning. Like there's no other way that this isn't winning. So yeah, with that intro out of the way, I would like to quickly remind you that you can always subscribe to my channel. You can like the video, you can share it around with your friends. This video is not gonna get monetized. I'm like 99% sure that's gonna be the case because this is a reaction video after all. Those do not get monetized, but subscribing is the best way of supporting the channel. And I make weekly content when it comes to video essays about a lot of my different interests and also music reactions. So you should definitely stay to, check those videos out as they come. You can also follow me on all of my other social media, which include TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and also a bunch of others, and they're gonna be linked in the description box below. And also make sure to tell me your ranking of the songs, because I will be making mine. It's probably gonna be egregious, but I will. So yeah, share yours in the comments down below. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this album, starting with the first song called Intro, Girl Under the Grey Cloud, which is a very fun name considering the album cover. I really like that name. Let's see what it's giving.
Our story begins at 2:27 a.m. on a rainy night in Paris. Cue the thunder. Autumn leaves blanket the concrete, the sky is dark. A woman in her late 20s walks from a bar to her hotel. She has no umbrella, she is 7 Negronis deep, and she nurses a hole she is desperately trying to fill. She has weathered many storms that she herself has become the girl under the grey cloud.
Wow.
As she was walking alone in the rain, chin to her chest, arms wrapped around her waist, a perfect storm was brewing. This night in November would prove to be the catalyst, a culmination, the perfect recipe for the girl under the grey cloud must finally make way for the rain. Ingredients as follows: her loneliness, the vermouth, the scratching of the zip on the left hem of her dress, the echo of a belittling assessment she had received from a man earlier that day, and a voice note from her grandma, that would say,
Call me, please. We need to pray.
Pray. Oh, wait. It's already... Wow. What an intro. Like, she's introducing us into this like almost film. It doesn't feel like an intro to an album. It feels like an intro to like an actual like book, a film. I'm imagining like 1950s, 1960s, like in London, dark nights, you know, it's raining. Ooh, this was so good. And it's already giving us the first transition of the album, which I love transitions. They're so cool. And we're already at the second track, which is called I Will Overcome. Man, that was so good. What a creative way to start the intro, but also such like, we already know what she's doing. Like it immediately registers like what the concept here is. And it's, wow, I'm speechless already. What a way to set the scene. That was so good. Okay, but we're already at the second track. So let's listen to I Will Overcome.
500 steps left to make it to the front door. My red high heels click 4 many 2 drinks. I feel my backbone threaten to breathe. I feel syrup strands of blue moonlight pour through the clouds to find me out with the spotlight, as if heaven's watching down to illustrate briefly the state of my mind. I have black cat eye glasses, so I look chic as I cry. And it's funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I'll never amount. And the evil and insults, the arrows from your tongue is the same devils you tortured her with.
Jesus. Wow. Can we talk about these lines? Because wow. And it's funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I'll never amount. And the evil in insults, the hours from your tongue, sorry, is the same devils you tortured her with. Anyhow, I will overcome. Oh my God. That is such a crazy thing to write. But like, honestly, it's so true. People do compare her a lot to Amy Winehouse, and knowing what happened with her and how people treated her and what that resulted with. Wow. I'm so glad that she is like talking about it, because we're seeing some of the same cycles repeat with a lot of female artists, and I'm assuming that she also must feel that probably tenfold, because she does get like direct Amy Winehouse comparisons. But like, man, that is a crazy thing to write, but also wow.
This is a song to remind me, since I needed one, I will overcome.
There's a thin grey veil over her horizon.
The wall between
What?
hope and despair.
She exists behind it.
She will overcome.
500 steps back and I was doing so well.
Oh,
Now play Edith Piaf and I'm dancing.
Eat chocolate cake and
wow.
I have no regrets till I wake up and hate me now. I must know anyhow.
Oh yeah.
This is a song to remind me, since
I love that lyric.
needed one.
That is so good.
I'll swing round this street lamp and I'll give you a story.
Ooh.
You may say I look crazy, but I won't even care. Aren't we all broken people? Just perfect how to hide it. And life's guarantees that we're all going to die. So am I going to live like this all of my life? I'm not okay right now, but I'll get there somehow. This is my song to remind me I need it well.
My God. Nah, that is so crazy.
There's a thin grey veil over her horizon, and it is the wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome.
Ooh, Okay, so I'm definitely starting to see where like the Lux comparisons come in, because I've seen a lot of people compare this to Lux by Rosalia, which I also reacted to on the channel, by the way. It's one of my most viewed videos, and I'm really proud of it. I had a blast reacting to that album. It's so good. It's kind of in the same like maximalist pop genre that also like includes the classical elements. I'm really, really intrigued to see how that sound kind of develops over the album. But first of all, this song sounds exactly like the album cover. Like I look at this album cover and I see the song, I hear the song. It's like, it's such a perfect fit. It's so dramatic. And I think the way that she utilizes her voice to the fullest, not just with like the high notes and, you know, all of the vocal tricks that she does, but also the way that she speaks and how it's like, you know, you get these like spoken word verses. That is so cool. And she shines in like every iteration of that. It's so perfect. And I also love the message. Like, this is the song that I needed, and I'm gonna make it myself. I will overcome. I'm not gonna waste my life, you know, being miserable, looking for something. I'm gonna go grab the bull by its horns and just, you know, take my fate into my own hands. I like that. I think that's a really, really cool message to send. And the way that she does it with all the like niche references, they fit the sound so well as well. I am already like in love with this album. We are only 2 songs in and there's still like 15 of them to go, but my God. The next song is called Beware the South London Lover Boy.
There lives a strange creature. Beware the South London lover boy.
Girls, stay safe out there. Yes, you stay prepared.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah. This is such a bop. Oh my God. I am obsessed.
Don't offend its fragile ego. Stay calm and kind of polite.
The song is a bop, but this man sucks. Stay out there, best you stay prepared.
Alright, girls, wherever you're listening, in your house, in your car, walking home from work after dark, I need you to repeat after me. Stay wary, girls. It's scary out there.
Sing, girl, stay safe out there. Sing, girl, stay safe out there. Sing, best to stay prepared. Sing,
Best to stay prepared.
oh, girl, stay safe.
Oh, it's getting
out there.
faster.
Sing, best to stay prepared. Oh, get safe out there. Best to stay prepared.
Obsessed is an understatement for this. Holy shit, this was so fun. I mean, as I said, this man sounds like he is a bit of an asshole, which is kind of the case for most men, let's be honest. Again, I have that problem too. Dating men is not easy. Wow. This was so fun. And also immediately see how it fits into like the sonical landscape of songs like Where Is My Husband. Like these 2 songs could be sisters, but like they're from completely 2 different angles. You know, this one is Beware of the South London Lover Boy, and the next one is, you know, Where Is My Husband, where we're looking for a husband. But I guess that we're not including the South London Lover Boys in there. And if this description is accurate, we definitely shouldn't be. I love this one. This was so fun. I wow, okay, this album already. I'm starting to understand the hype. I think I'm starting to understand the hype. Hopefully it gets better from here. The next song is actually one of the ones that I thought would be the most interesting, which is of course the WhatsApp Shakespeare.
Once upon a time there was a girl and there was a serpent. Oh, and her name was Eve. And she took a bite from the
Oh, we're getting biblical with it.
This dissimilar. Many moons later, she'd be deceived by a very own traitor. And he wouldn't even my type on paper. Oh, how he romance. Oh me, he WhatsApp. Call me with a wherefore.
What?
Art thou true love? He strikes again. Oh, he's a cursive kisser. He romance. Oh me,
Whoa.
Romeo, no. I was a fool to love you. I was still breathing, baby, just barely. Grandma had to bring her Bible. Sister wanna hunt him down, but only Jesus can save him now. Like Lazarus, I did right. Miracle she could survive. Lost accent in the dead of the night when the light in her eyes left with him. Hostess earrings. Wherefore art thou?
That is crazy.
He strikes again. Oh, he's a cursive kisser.
Cursive kisser. That is.
He's still out there. Romeo fraud, he's a 6'2" sick mother, 5 months minimum recovery. From a sweet lie to the all-out Shakespearean voice notary. Though I'd like to clarify, no one did die in the story, but I didn't side when I found out I was one of 7 of the leading ladies starring in the new romantic thriller. Ooh, he's a cursive kisser. He wants up, call me. Wherefore?
What the fuck is going on?
You better run. Stick it to the man. You better run while you can. Fat you's outside. Must learn all of airtime. You never must reply.
What in the cabaret is going on? I think it's gonna take me like 7 work days to process fully what I just heard. There was so much in there. First of all, Raye is coming for the gig of every single rapper out there. Like Eminem, pack your bags. It's over, man. Like, wrap it up. She's here. That was insane. There was so much there. I feel like I just need to like listen to this song on loop to like pick up on every single thing. Because I'm obviously not gonna pick up on everything now, but man, cursive kisser is crazy. Imagine, like that is such a crazy thing to call someone. I am obsessed. The way that transitioned into this like almost like jazzy, I don't even know what to call it, but then at the end it felt more like something that you would hear at like a cabaret or something. The vibe of this album is so all over the place at this time in me, listening to it, but I like love it. It's like chaos, but it's calculated chaos. I talked about it a few times actually in a few different videos. I remember talking about it in my video about Cat's Eye, where I talked about how sometimes their music feels like coordinated chaos, where like it's chaotic enough to the point that it's still enjoyable, but sometimes it crosses the line and it becomes mumbled, kind of incoherent, and it doesn't really make me want to listen to it more. This is very much a good example of like coordinated chaos to me, and it just like the artistry in there, like I feel like I'm gonna be spending entire days with this album, just like shoveling through the lyrics, the sounds that I'm hearing, the different vocals that she uses, and just like exploring new facets of it. It's already such a three-dimensional album. It's not just, oh, this boy dumped me, this boy sucks, It's an entire story. The way that she spins the metaphor of Romeo and Juliet specifically, and just like references Shakespeare in different forms, like brain of a genius, actually. Okay, I feel like I have to move on, but that was crazy. I cannot wait to listen to that again. The next song is called Winter Woman.
Watching them from far away, he wrapped his arms, I died to live inside her on a perfect little tiny waist. Took a bunch to my chest. I'll
Oh,
see myself out, I'm going home to cry in private by Uber exam. Call me, you can send a text. And pull up at this petrol station, please, so I can buy a pack of cigarettes. Crying in a stranger's car, have fun with Alice at the bar. Maybe I'll become the queen of hearts. Cold girls get by, cold girls won't cry. I'll become the winter woman. I'll wear floor-length fake fur coats life on red, you're just like roses. Brightest of blue.
Yes, oh my god.
I have a feeling you'll be meeting her soon. Picture me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. I know I won't be sad forever. Tonight I kiss the bottle on the lips. It's desperate times require desperate pleasure. Girls get by cold, girls won't cry. I'll become the winter woman. I'll wear floor-length fake fur coats in the middle of July. Baby, I'll be sad and beautiful. I will be sad and beautiful. And I'll wait and pray for warmer days to come. Life goes on. Life goes on.
No.
Be no more paragraph. Confession.
Please, please. I need a like a, what the fuck?
I'll become the winter woman. I'll wear floor-length fake fur.
It's like slowly building in the background too.
I'll be sad and beautiful.
I will be sad and beautiful.
And I'll wait and pray for warmer days to come. Until then, I know that life goes on. Life goes on. She gets her money, then her life goes on.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? Was so sick. Oh wow. I understand now why Twitter has been so obsessed with this song, because I've seen everybody post about Winter Woman, and I was curious about like what it could potentially be. That is like better than anything I could have possibly imagined. That is crazy. First of all, like just lyric wise, it was crazy. Like the Queen of Hearts and Alice thing, but also, you know, the petrol station buying like what was it, cheap gin, I think, pack of cigarettes. What was that like thing with the voice filter in the bridge section? It was, I think it was a bridge, right? That was so weird. The instrumental was just so like vibey, but also, again, I look at this cover and I'm like, duh, that's what this feels like. It's in the middle of like a storm. It's raining outside. You know, it's probably dark during the evening. Only like street lights. This is one of those songs like. I kind of want to just like drive around, you know, a city in the middle of the night with just like only street lights and, you know, car lights and other stuff like that. Just like vibe to this. This is joining the leagues of like Sunset Tower by Conan Gray in the sense that I want to do that and just like listen to that song. How am I gonna rank this album? That feels like an impossible task. Okay, so we are 5 songs in, I think. And the next song is, I believe this was like the 2nd or 3rd single for the album. This is Click Clack Symphony featuring Hans Zimmer. I think this has a music video. I'm not going to react to this specific music video on YouTube. I'm just going to watch it in my free time. But I'm very excited to hear this song. From just like in general, like the instrumentals of this album, it's been insane. And like adding this specific name to the list, I'm like so excited to hear how this sounds. Man.
Do you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds.
Is it really?
I can't conquer leaving this house. I eat, sleep, scroll and work, but there has to be more than just merely existing. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling. Fiends for some feminine healing. By that I mean I called my girls and said SOS, pick a dress, pick a time and an address for the upcoming tonight. Send a call out, send a call out. Calling on my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I love the sound of it. You let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And I should try my luck in Hollywood and find some auditions, because the way I pick this mic will pay the mortgage and the rent. Climbing to my lonely throne before my TV. I feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me. So thank you, Carly, for having a sixth sense and for calling to remind me we don't settle for depression on a Friday night. Come to me, someone bring the sun to me. I can see the glimmer of the girl who wants believe.
This is insane.
She needs a pep talk. She needs a hug, she needs a dance floor. She's got one little life, she needs to get out the house more and try and start living it. Heavy as the burdens that are weighing on me. Come down and do some pink and blue lights. Call my girls and say that there's a range. Make a dress, make a time and a dress for me. Send a call out, send a call out. Calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I love the sound of it. Let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be alright.
Got her headphones in, and there she danced under the weight of her clouds. But for the first time in a long time, she believed that one day she would again feel the sun. She must be patient. She must have faith in the seeds that are planted beneath the snow. She must hold on, and she must let go. She'll be alright. No riding shining armored knight. She will save herself this time. And in fact tonight, she did confirm. The cold never lasts, my darling. It just teaches the heart how to burn.
What the fuck? This was, I think, one of the best things I've heard all year. Like, there's a lot of music that I'm very excited for this year, but so far, this is absolutely the best thing I've heard this year, like, as for new releases. I am obsessed. This was so fucking phenomenal. This was, first of all, lyrically and just like the community of it and how, you know, girlhood and, you know, women uplifting each other. I think that was so beautiful. And, you know, the sound of the marching and stuff. I really like that lyrical concept. That fucking outro. That was fucking phenomenal. That was incredible. I'm speechless, actually. Give her all the Grammys for this. Give her all the awards. Everything. This was insane. I think this was probably my favorite so far, but it's gonna be difficult to decide. The next song is called I Know You're Hurting, and this song is 6 minutes long. She had shit to say, so let's hear it.
You give when you have little left to give.
Oh.
You ballroom dance with hollow, how are you? How are you? How are you? Your body aches from marching up your mountains, but you always keep pushing on. You always keep pushing on.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
I hope you're okay. But I know you're hurting. And deep down there's something's burning. You need to more arms to hold these burdens. I said a prayer for you, I hope it's working. Please, my dear, don't stop believing in miracles.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Actually.
You always find some kind words for a stranger. I wish that you could find some for yourself.
I don't like this.
Oh
my God.
You know that you can't be so strong alone all the time, so please stop trying to be so strong all alone, all alone. If you need two more arms to hold these burdens, I said a prayer for you, I hope it's working. Please, my dear, don't stop believing in miracles. I know it's hurting. It's just 6:30.
my God. Fuck this song. I mean it. I think it's like such beautiful words of just like encouragement and support, but also I think the reason why it's hitting me so much specifically today is because last night, because I'm recording it on the 1st of April, I watched The Perks of Being a Wallflower for the first time. That film nearly killed me. I was not okay. It was not fun. Would not recommend. Again, follow me on Letterboxd if you want to see my review of it. And just like, I'm now imagining specifically that scene of Charlie first riding with Sam and Patrick in the car, and, you know, Sam doing the, you know, standing and just like letting the wind hit her. And I'm imagining like that song specifically for that scene. I'm like, oh my God. I think this was my favorite. I think this is my new favorite. This was beautiful. It built. This did not feel like a 6-minute song to me whatsoever. I need like 10 more minutes of whatever the hell that was. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. I was not expecting to get like emotional during this album, but I guess that's on me. The next song is called Lifeboat, and that's another one that I did claim. So let's listen.
I'm not giving up yet.
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 He sees it.
I'm not giving up yet.
Keep it on, go. I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
Actually, no. She can take the song. I don't want it anymore.
Almost lost the desire to even live.
Preach, Mr. Man.
Rejected many times. I've been disappointed many times. I've been failed many times. Whether you're going through darkness, there's a future. There's a way forward. There's hope.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up.
Oh, it's building. No, thank you. I was not expecting to get emotional today. I knew that, like, obviously, you know, Raye is like I think she's a storyteller, sorry, with the way that she writes songs, but I wasn't expecting it to be like to this extent today. That was beautiful. I think I now remember seeing something about like a music publication specifically shitting on this song, and like Raye having to explain that this song is not made for the critics, it's made for the people. I can definitely see that. I think regardless of what you come from, you know, what experiences you have past you can relate to this message, whether it's like, you know, a small thing that you're not giving up on, or whether it's, you know, something that you've worked for your entire life. I think it's such a universal message to send, and I think it's so simple in the way that it's done, but it's so beautiful and honest, and her including the voices of different people, that I think that was my favorite part. It was hearing, so many people say these words. It was just, oh my God, this was so beautiful. Fuck. And I also missed the opportunity to see her live because she was in Poland. She's touring currently. I think, right? Or maybe she's finished the tour, but she was in Łódź. She had a concert there and I didn't get to go. And now I kind of feel stupid for not going because because I know she performed a lot of the songs from this album live during the tour. I think if I had heard this live, I would have just I don't know, died on the spot, I guess. Also, can I just say, I think the way that she uses like her faith in this song is also very encouraging. I have my problems with religion, specifically with Christianity. I think when you learn where I come from, where I live, and also, some parts of my identity, it's always just not meshed well. And I feel very uncomfortable around people who are like heavily religious or like talk about it, because that's where my mind typically goes to is, these people who are just bigots who hate you if you're anything other than the perfect, heterosexual, white, typically image of a Christian. And I think this is a needed reminder for some of us that like religion can be also used in an encouraging way. It doesn't have to be a hateful thing. And that might be, something that I'm just like picking up on because of, my past experiences with it. But yeah, I really appreciate that actually. The next song is called I Hate the Way I Look Today. I don't think I want to listen to this title. If we're gonna start talking about body issues, I will cry. I just will.
This song is called I Hate the Way I Look Today. I hate the way I look today. I hate
What the
way I
fuck?
look today. To test my wicked mind, I must admit I'm so unkind to myself.
Oh my God.
So mean. Man, if only I was pretty, I'm okay to be lonely. If I'm lonely and skinny, I have such silly self-loathing thoughts. See, some girls are so beautiful. Today, it's not giving beautiful. It's giving train wreck. It's giving unfortunate.
Oh my God.
I hate the way my arms do this. I hate the way my legs do that. But I realize my destructive state of mind. I have to learn to work with it and accept what I've been given. So maybe I should have a shower and wash my face and give it a try. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. If you hate the way you look tonight,
I am speechless. What the fuck? Work, Mr. Blevins.
Why can't that girl's face and mine trade places? My look so plain, I look so basic. I wonder why I'm so miserable with all my ends and disgraces. So, no more positive. Though it is as simple as it sounds. But when self-love lets you down, you must never sigh and fret. Get a grip, that's what I said. You must change the way you talk to yourself. It's only you that can do it. Only me that can try to love the way I look tonight.
Okay, so it did not make me cry. However, I find this heavily relatable in basically every single part of it. I think that's the lyric about like, it's not giving beautiful, it's giving train wreck. I think that's the lyric that Twitter has been like reposting and being like, oh, look at this is shit. If you listen to the song, you immediately know why it's there and why it's written, why it's in this specific part of the song, why this song sounds like this. To me, it's very clearly like a take on, your body issues and just like in general, well, body image issues, sorry. And just like making jokes out of it, trying to look on the bright side, but finding it difficult. So you're resorting to making jokes about yourself and like presenting every single issue you have in like this jokey, fun, up-tempo way with trumpets and everything and saxes. It's that's what it's giving to me. You're making fun of your insecurities, and that is sometimes like the only thing you can do. I don't know if I'm interpreting this correctly, but like that's what I hear. I think the ending of it is encouraging. You must change the way you talk to yourself. There's only you that can do it, only me that can try to love the way I look tonight. I mean, I think it's a perfect message to like end this song on. I definitely understand why some people might have not liked it, but also like I think it's such a simple concept, and like I immediately see what she's doing here. But again, obviously, simple concepts do tend to go over some people's heads. They tend to not understand them. So that's probably why some people are shitting on these lyrics, because they are not capable of understanding the complete vision here. I think this was a great song. I don't know how high it's going to be in my ranking, but I think it's a very, like, honestly, very original take on this topic. And I really enjoyed it. I think it had a lot of whimsy, but it also was like kind of like laughing and crying at the same time. That's kind of like the vibe of it to me. I personally did enjoy it a lot though. Okay, so the next song is, I believe, called Goodbye Henry, and it features Al Green.
Though it feels happy, it is not happy at all. In fact, it makes me so sad to sing this song. But I must sing it for you anyway. This song is called Goodbye Henry, and I wrote it about a boy, a very lovely boy, and his name isn't even Henry, but I'm just trying to be respectful. We don't talk anymore. Be next door, wouldn't even know. And I kissed the man goodbye, and we dried each other's tears, and I told him, Henry, oh, I wish you only love and happiness, and I'm swallowing tears as I'm watching you drive away through my window. I don't want you to go. How could I, baby? I told you this was a sad song. I did try to warn you, in case you relate, in case your sorry heart is also breaking, in case you're driving to work and every bloody left turn you take just so happens to be down memory lane, and it's that pain, the aching kind. You only love and happiness, and I'm swallowing
Okay.
tears as I'm watching you drive away through.
I'm not having fun.
But it is my pleasure to say that all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
for Al Green.
Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. It's nice to be on the microphone with a story to tell. I think of all the memories, some bitter, some sweet. The people I've loved and the people I'll never get to greet. 'Cause heartaches don't get easy. Pains of losing love.
that is so sick.
The price is up above.
Oh wow, this is beautiful.
And I guess sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes love sticks around, and sometimes love hits the road. And as I watch Henry drive out of my life, I warned you, dear listener, didn't I? When I told you this was a sad, sad song.
So yeah, she did not lie when she said that this was a sad song. I will say I really liked it. I think the addition, when Al Green came in and, got his little part, that was so good. I think it's a great way of having a feature. Something that I've noticed in this album is that she breaks the third or fourth wall. How do you say it? I think it's the fourth wall. She breaks that wall a lot when she's like addressing us directly, like the listener, like, please put your hands together, welcome, this person, then you have, ladies and gentlemen, this is, a very sad song. And she's been doing this a lot, and also has been starting a lot of the songs with like words like picture this, or like once upon a time this happened, or like, imagine that. I really enjoy the way that she's setting up each and every song, and how she treats every single song like it's almost like a live performance in a way that is so original. That is such a fun take on this. This was definitely a sad song though. Like, I don't necessarily understand like the whole story. Like, I'm assuming that Mr. Henry, although this is not his real name, which that line was hilarious, he had some problems, and you know, we grew apart. At least that's what I'm getting. But the love still somehow, like, you know, remains there. That was a really beautiful song. It was definitely more on the like chill side, but I feel like this could be sung in like a lounge or something. It could be a great song to just like watch be performed at like a soiree somewhere in like a club or, you know, a theater. I don't know where. I'm kind of speechless at this point. Like, this album is fully just like frying my brain circuits. It's so good. This is I don't even know what track this is, but the next one is Nightingale Lane, and I believe this was another single, and I still haven't heard it, so I'm very, very excited to hear it.
When I drive down this road, I reminisce. I drive slow, I've let them go now. Just see a ghost town, and sometimes at red lights, I tell myself to go on, just say somebody loved me once, and someday somebody will again, like the way you loved me on Nightingale Lane. But at the absence of passion in my life, I remember how alive love once was. And
This is a story, man.
down this road, and sometimes
Is there gonna be another like scream?
tell myself, in fact, I tell myself to go on, just say it. Somebody loved me once, but someday somebody will again.
The grit in her voice here is just so like,
I've dabbled in love since maybe every other summer. It never lasts long, they never stick around. I'm made of steel now. I believe someday someone gon' come along and knock them walls down. And knock them
I think
walls
that
down.
message is so like relatable too. Like, I loved someday and I'm gonna love again.
Someone once loved me, someday someone will.
She's still going?
Someone will. I know it, I know it. On Nightingale Lane.
I am obsessed. I think this is like kind of the new like Oscar winning tears in a way, like that finish moment with that high note. And the best thing is, like, you know, she can perform this song live. That was beautiful. I mean, it was a sad song, but I think there was something about it that was like promising. Like, I know one day I'm gonna be loved again, and I'm gonna love again, just in general. Like, it was, I don't know, like, I think it was in a way that almost encouraging, like a pat on the back, like, yeah, I know one day someone will love me like you loved me on the Nightingale Lane, whatever that is. Also, I don't know what that is. That sounds like some sort of like road. I'll Google that later. We have like, what, 6 songs left, and the next song is called Skin and Bones.
Skin and bones and heart and two eyes and a liver and a nose and lungs and no brain. He's insane 'cause he thinks he can make love without having to love me.
Oh, bitch. I don't know how I feel about the chorus, but it's very fun. Oh. Wow. Lungs and a heart, 2 eyes and a liver and a nose and no brain. Okay, I think this one is gonna be a little lower than my ranking. I still like it. It was very fun, very fresh. It was very whimsical, but also like it talked about like real issues, you know, people, specifically men in this case, just like being so fixated on like the body, but not actually being able to love the person. And I think that's something that like a lot of us can relate to. I like it for that. I think lyrically it was pretty good. I don't think this is one that I'm gonna like come back to often. But it was fun, and it was not by any means like bad. I think this project is just not gonna have a bad song on it. So yeah, but I did enjoy it. And the next song is obviously one that I do know. So we're just gonna vibe. This is probably gonna be the shortest section because I'm just not gonna include most of the clips. But the next song is "Where's My Husband." This has obviously been everywhere. It's the mega hit of Raye's career. I'm assuming that she's probably already tired of singing it, but listen, it's so good that like you can't blame the public for loving this song. This is just like the perfect mess. It's the coordinated chaos. It's everything. Baby, where's my husband? What's taking him so long? Get down with the ladder. Tell me to see another. It's the time. The naughty acrobatics, I'm like, yeah. That's such a fun lyric. Oh, they changed something. That wasn't in the original version. I fucked it up. The grandma part too. Your husband is coming. This song is, I mean, obviously it's a hit. I will say the live performances that she's given us of this song are so insane. Like this is a generational performer we have on our heads here, and it's incredible to watch her do her thing. This song is just so hype. The breath control that this song must require is probably crazy. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a singer, but like I imagine it's probably a difficult song to sing. I will say though, I think it's definitely one of the more like commercially appealing songs on this project. I don't know if it's my favorite. I mean, I don't think it is. I think it's gonna be probably actually lower than my ranking than I would have previously thought, despite, you know, the hit that it is. But I will say it still hits, and I think it's a very much needed, you know, hit on this album. Yeah, it fits great. I love it. I think it's a great song. Up next, we have a song called Fields, which features Granddad Michael, sorry. Is that like her granddad? Is that a thing? If so, that is so sick. Just in general, I really like songs that like featured loved ones. I think Ariana has one of those where her nonna is featured. Taylor Swift obviously has Marjorie, which features some recordings of her grandmother singing. I love that. A guitar?
Hey, Grandad. It's been so many months that I haven't called. Seems there's always something more important on my to-do list. All that I'm missing, chasing everything I lack, Grandad. It seems I dwell on what I don't have instead of what I do. And it's weird that I wear lipstick and put a kiss on the back of my hand, so I can see what my love looks like when I'm alone. But how are you, Grandad? Do you get lonely too, Grandad? Cause right now I could use a call home. I just wanna be free. You see? Like a child rolling down a hill in a field of gold and green.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I wanna be rid of the nothingness. My goodness me, where did all the time go? When did I go from being a kid? My mum tucking me into bed to this grown-up granddad. Is this as good as it gets? My other pillows never touched, it gathers dust, and yet I'll pray to Jesus that the sinking feeling won't succeed, and I'll have a zest for life like when I was 18. And every bird of the ways on me,
I just want to take like a light and just go like
like a
this.
soft rain, fall into a stream. It feels of golden and green. Grandad.
Hello, Rachel. It seems to have been a while since we've actually spoken. There's not a day passes by when I don't think of you. You ask me if I ever get lonely, but you can feel lonely in a crowded room.
Spoken like a true poet. Granddad is a songwriter, you see. We were both born little with big dreams, and he'd tell me stories. How back in his day, he wrote and he wrote till his hands racked with pain. And he said something to me and brought
That
his
was
tears to
crazy.
my eyes. He said,
Who will hear my songs when I die?
and I told him, Granddad, so long as God gives me life, I will practice your song and I will give it my best try. You see, I just wanna be free, and every bird of the waves on me will fall away like a soft rain, fall into a stream.
For music is medicine, she cried from her soul. As she set sail with her king for a tour of the world.
Oh my god.
You'll always be Granddad's little girl.
Oh my god. That was absolutely beautiful. I just like the love that was in that song, and just like, oh my, I struggle to even put to words what that song is. It was so many different things at once. It was, a love letter to her granddad, to her family, but also it was a love letter to freedom and to youth and to her childhood and to just like everything, and to the music and the art that she creates and that her granddad used to create. Oh, just, my God, that was so beautiful. That was one of the more like chill songs on this record, because I think every single one of them has been like so bombastic with its production. It's been maximalist to the max. This, I think, was like a breath of fresh air in this record almost. I think this record definitely needed that. What a range of emotions. This album is going to have you crying. This album is going to have you shaking your ass. It's going to have you just like reminiscing on your childhood and thinking about your loved ones. It's going to have you, questioning your life, thinking that it can get better. It's just, wow, what a journey. And there's only 3 songs left. This does not feel like an hour, 13 minutes long album whatsoever. And the next song is called Joy, and it features Amma and Absolutely, which, if I'm not mistaken, are Raye's sisters. So I'm very excited to hear it. Okay.
I declare and I decree, any chain that has been holding me, any evil tongue that whispers in these ears, I said I rebuke it. You must leave my life. You are not welcome here. I'm letting it all wash away.
Oh, this is sick.
It must let go of me today. I may cry through the night, but my joy comes in the morning. Joy, joy. I may cry through the
Oh my god. This is so good.
Listen to my sister sing. I don't usually tend to cry. Instead, I tend to bury it inside. It's been hard for me to fall asleep.
Oh wow.
Building burdens up to kill my dreams. There's a war in your mind. Your sorrows may endure, but the light comes with the morning. Here comes my, here comes my, here comes my, all of my.
I love this. These runs are crazy. Holy shit. Obsessed is an understatement. This is a hit. This is so fucking good. I have no words for this. This was just so much fun, but at the same time, it felt so inviting. And so it was genuinely one of the most joyful songs I've ever heard in my life. And also, I think the addition of her sisters was so cool. And it was like that moment of slowing it down and, you know, getting more emotional with it, just to then be hit with this joyful wave of sound again. It was, my fucking god, it was so good. This might be one of my favorite songs on the record. Yeah, this was so good. It's kind of crazy to say this, but we only have 2 more songs left, and the next song is called Happier Times Ahead. Oh.
Somewhere on a Saturday morning, there's a girl in a window. I need a band, I need a band. Somewhere in the traffic on Bond Street, a middle-aged man is driving his van. He's been awful of late, but he'll never show his mates he's a man's man.
Oh, wow.
He must be there, happier times ahead. Life is not fair, life can be hard, but we only get one. Whatever may come, find a little faith to hold on, my friend. There will be happier times again.
Wow.
After 60 years of marriage, her Roger has left her alone in a land of the living. Ooh, she's cried 100 seas. No one understands. The only one who get it isn't here anymore.
Oh,
to
no.
hold her hand. Oh, and still she must be clear. Happier times ahead.
Oh, wow. Ooh, the plucking of guitar in the back. Ooh.
There must be happier, there must be happier, there must be happier times again. Repeat after me, happy times ahead. May you feel joy.
I love this.
Just hold on, happier times are coming, alright? The sun exists behind the clouds, it's right there. Just hold on to happier times, alright, darling?
Oh, that was so cute. I love this song. I've previously, I think, talked about how this album is very encouraging, like telling you to, you know, push forward and just like hold on to the better aspects of your life and just like, you can do it. You can get through the rough patch. And I think this song is like the perfect cherry on top of that message. wow, that was an emotional roller coaster, first of all. But I love how even when talking about like very, very obviously sad things, she still manages to find, you know, the bright side that you can look at. And I think now looking at this cover, it like makes so much sense with this specific outro. You know, she's opening the gray walls, the wall behind her. She's letting in some of that light, some of that hope. And it's hard work, clearly, but it pays off. I am in love with this project. Wow. This was such a good album. And we have the last song left. I think this is the 17th track, which is called Fin. Okay, let's end this album.
I had hoped to find your way to this piece of music, and that would mean, oh my friend, we have made it to the end.
Oh, wow.
Hope inside this you found something new. Had hoped to make it to the 17th song, and if you don't, to cry or to just sing along. We hope inside this you found something new. Ready to take time out of your day to hear the melodies and words we have to play out to say. And I wanted to finish this album like this.
This is insane.
And now I'd like to leave you with an unapologetically dramatic and powerful, this last metaphorical summary for its life's guarantee that we're all going to die. Come rain or come storms, we got one little life. The sun is promised to shine all 4 beautiful seasons, even if we can't see it. Hope must always exist, is just above the clouds to conclude they've been so cold.
Wow.
There's a haze on the tin of the winds that make it day know. If you didn't find it, then my dying voice, I'm asking polite that if hope didn't find you, my friend.
That is so crazy.
Thank you for listening. Until next time, lots of love. Raye. Roll the credits. All right. Thank you to Grandma, Granddad Michael, my sisters Amma and Absolutely, my co-producers Mike Sabbath, Tom Richards, Chris Hill, Pete Clements, Jordan Riley, Tone World, Punctual, Hans Zimmer and his team at Bleeding Fingers, Hendrik Boenk, Russell Emanuel, and a special thank you to Al Green and Matthew Johnson, and Mr. Reverend Charlie Hodges.
What the fuck?
Thank you to Alec Joe Webb, Graham Blevins, Mike Cordone, Ivan Mailspin, Matthias Simmons, Dan Ellis, Orky
Exactly.
Haas, Oscar Steeler, the string players, Paul Booth,
So
John
many
Shinoy,
people were
and Jesse
involved in
McGinty.
this project.
The London
Wow.
Symphony Orchestra, Ivona Mushinska, Chilla, Paul Gunn,
Polish-
Paul Robson,
Polish
and
people-
Eleanor Fack.
Polish people were in this
Ivan
album.
Ringstadt. Finally, thank you to my team, who are literally my mum and my dad, Alexia, Scarlett Sharp, Alexandra Dyro, Mikey Robbins, Aaliyah Ochir, and Simling, my team. Love you guys. Thanks for listening to this album. Can't believe it.
Oh my
Can't
God.
believe it. It's finally yours. It's finally out there. It's finally yours. All right. Just take care of it and listen to it again and again and share it with your friends. And just know that I really love making music and I want to do this for the rest of my life. And thanks for supporting me. And thank you. I love you.
That is crazy.
I love you. This is the album. Oh, and thank you to my distribution, Human Resources and Jay Irving. Shout out you guys who believed in me when literally no one else would take my first album. So thank you for taking it and making a second one with me. I love you guys. I love you. The end.
That was unlike anything I've ever seen before. This is something that typically you would see in like the album booklet. You know how most albums, you know, and CDs have these like little booklets when you get like special thanks and like special words from the artist, and there, you know, you get the names of the people who worked on this project. She just put that all in a song. She gave us a faraway faraway message. I'm struggling to speak now. It's becoming difficult for me. I love this. This was such a creative way to end it, but also it felt so appreciative of everyone who put their effort into making this project what it is. It makes you feel like she really, really cares about this. She loves this project so much and she hopes that we will too. And listen, I love it. This is the best album I've heard all year. I think this is easily going to be one of the front runners for every award, everything. I think this album is revolutionary in a way. I think it's establishing Raye as like a force to be reckoned with in the industry. It's really making me a fan of her even more. I really liked her first album. This is incredible. This album was insane. The messages of hope and despair, and how even in, you know, the darkest days, she still manages to find songs to sing about finding hope, looking on the bright side. It was beautiful. And every single instrumental, every single vocal take, just like, to all these people who are just named in the song, I probably cut a lot of the names because it was like 4 minutes of literally just names. To all of those people who were featured in Found, who were working on this project, just like a round of applause. Every single person deserves this, because, oh my God, I'm so happy that she like put all the names in there. Also, Polish people were on this project. I think there was literally one, but shout out to you. What were your name? Ivona? Good job, girl. I don't know what you did. Good job.
And clap.
Okay, I think this is time for me to wrap up this project. Wow, this album. I already know this is going to be one of my favorite albums of the year. I think this is a revolutionary project. I cannot wait to listen to this again. This is everything to me. I love this project. Right now on the screen, you're going to be able to see my ranking of it. It's probably egregious. Just like, believe me when I say that this is like a perfect album, and I love all of these songs. Regardless if I put a song last, that just means that out of this field of songs, it's my least favorite. That doesn't mean it's bad. I think all of them are just perfect. I am obsessed. I am actually obsessed. And yeah, thank you so much for sitting through the entire reaction. If you did, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I will have more video essays coming out this month. There's going to be also a lot of reactions, because at the end of April and at the beginning of May, a lot of artists suddenly decided to drop music. I'm going to be reacting to The Wishbone Deluxe by Conan Gray on the channel. I'm going to be reacting to The Great Divide by Noah Kahan on the channel. Maybe we're going to cover Casey Musgraves. If Olivia Rodrigo decides to drop the album, I'm definitely reacting to that. And aside from that, there are a lot of other very, very exciting videos that I have planned up for April and for May specifically. I'm very, very excited to do. I hope that you'll stick around for those. And again, if you made it till the end, thank you so much. I love you so much. Have a great day. Go and stream this album. It's incredible. And yeah, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.